Hey everybody, welcome to Impossible Coin Nights.
I still love that. That's so much fun.
Okay, Brian.
Out here in West Texas is Rocky Sugar Nipples Hardy.
Oh god, that's a lot.
Oh,
there are
that's
people that call me
disgusting.
that. How did you know?
What? They call you what?
I'm not going to say it out loud, Tegan.
They call you what?
I'm not going to do it.
How you live in sugar nipples?
Oh, disgusting.
Dude, I'm okay.
Oh, that feels real bad. That feels real bad. I don't like that.
That's cool, Tegan. I think that's par for the curse, you know? I'm chilling, man. Playing video games. The standard.
In Ohio,
Yeah.
we got Tegan got 3 TVs so that way she could order 3 adult pay-per-views at once. Somerset.
That's the high level strats right there.
I'm not sure how you knew exactly how many large screen TVs I have in my house, but you do.
Brian is a psychic.
That's freaky. Don't do that. Stop it. Stop it, Brian. I don't like it.
So everybody, welcome to Impossible Coin Nights. It's like Impossible Coin, only with pajama pants.
Oh, fuck, I forgot to put on my pajama pants. Can I put on harem pants? Does anyone care? I'll do it later. I'll find a break. Whatever.
Harem pants? Oh, wait, are those like the ones that, Primrose wears? Like if she were wearing pants instead of a skirt?
Yes, that's exactly what
Okay.
those are.
Wait, are they glittery and or mesh?
I used to have a glittery pair. I just have, like, this, like, cyan and bright yellow one. But I did have this, like, navy blue one with, like, maroon undertones that had elephants on it.
Are they mesh about the scrotal region?
No, actually
No.
about that, this is really embarrassing. But the elephant pants I don't wear anymore because I tore them. Because I have a habit of tearing my pants in the crotch. I don't like to talk about it, but that's what happened to that particular pair of pants.
What? What?
Yeah, it's a problem, Tegan. I currently have 3 pairs of pants that I wear pretty regularly that have tears like near the crotch, but like not in a way that's just like noticeable like out in the world at large because it's like at the bottom.
So Rocky plays the most dangerous game.
How does this... Okay, that
Hoping.
was... What?
He goes out in public, hoping his nutsack doesn't fall out.
I mean, I do. That is the life that I live.
Speaking of your nutsack falling out, we have follow-up from last week's episode. I'm sure our listeners are dying to know about the cops' allegations. Tell us about the protective order. What's the scoop? We want the follow-up.
Yeah, about that. At work, which I realized like this week that I have a phone at my desk. Hello. And and I've like never used it for like personal calls, like stuff that has to do with me. I only use it for work. That's what I mean. So like I was gonna get up, I was like, yeah, I gotta make a call to like the city clerk's office in like New York City, and they're like, Rocky, why don't you just use the phone at your desk? And I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I can do that. So I did. So I called the city clerk's office. They had the same hold music as like AT&T, which is really funny to me. And they told me that because it's a protective order, it's filed with a particular precinct. So I had to call the particular precinct that would have received the order because the city clerk couldn't tell me about it. So I called a couple of precincts, well, actually the 9th, the 13th, and the 27th, because I lived a couple of places in New York when I did live there.
Mm-hmm.
And none of them were able to find the protective order. Ironically, I didn't realize that until I called the 13th, because the 13th told me that it was a search that actually includes the entire state of New York. So it looks like there isn't a protective order against me. So I think that cop might have lied, but also I don't know why he would have lied about that. So I'm not sure. So there's still maybe a protective order on me, but I have no idea where it is.
We are left with 3 possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
The cop is a liar.
Maybe, yeah.
That's possibility 1. Possibility 2, the cop is dreadfully stupid.
That is also a possibility, yes.
Possibility 3, the cop is a well-intentioned guy who received inadequate training on the tools he's supposed to use for his high-stakes life-or-death job.
That's also a distinct possibility, Brian.
Hey, everybody, welcome to 2018. It's what we do.
Oh, God.
Those are your choices. Undertrained, stupid, or evil.
I like how undertrained has joined that list. They've been around for a while. I guess maybe that was just that was an assumption. Like most people are undertrained. Like training was like a thing that people just didn't have, so they just assumed stupid or evil. But now we have undertrained as an option. People should have training. Get trained, guys. Learn some shit.
I'd love to, but my company won't pay me to get trained.
Ah, I hate that shit.
I can't afford to not be paid to get trained, especially if you're going to pay me to train to do the thing you want me to do.
I'm also up for a promotion. It might go well. But I might get fired. Those are all options. They're all on the table. I'm worried about that.
Anything is possible. I might get a promotion. I might get fired. I might have a fucking restraining order in New York. Nobody knows. What the hell?
Well, as my rabbi told me, life is difficult and unpredictable. And I try to live by those words every day. Just let that shit happen. Let it go. But the good news is that if I get fired, everyone gets fired. So at least I won't be alone.
Why is that good news?
Well, no, it's just the thing is
how is that good news, Rocky?
Because if I get fired, that means it's not actually my fault. Like, that's what I mean. Here
to tell you, as somebody who lived that shit, it not being your fault doesn't help nothing.
Well, shit, Brian.
No.
I guess there is no upside unless I get the promotion.
That's the one.
That would be nice. Also,
being that pretty much where I was living in my brain, like say 10 months ago, was when they started to talk about reorganization at work, I was like, I could get a promotion or I could get fired. So I've lived in that brain, except for the protective order in New York thing.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
And so what I can tell you, Rocky, is the best thing you can do is lean into it, hope for the best, and fuck around and make $1 billion tequila.
I'm in, man.
All right. Tegan.
Yeah.
Welcome to Impossible Coin.
God, yeah, that's what it feels like. Jesus, what?
Nights.
Impossible Coin Nights is fucking intense.
It's lit. I love it.
Hi, guys. This is going to be a regular recording time, maybe eventually in the future right now.
Maybe in the future right now. See, now Tegan's getting it. Embrace the uncertainty, Tegan.
Uncertainty?
I don't think I've had enough caffeine for this.
Oh, see, that's my secret. I'm never on caffeine.
I haven't had enough caffeine or sugar for this. I ate like a balanced meal today.
Oh shit! What? Tegan's eating food? This is actual news. What, Tegan? What'd you eat?
I had cereal and milk for breakfast. I mostly skipped lunch because I knew we were going to have a great dinner. We did chicken tikka masala over some lovely plain white rice that was cooked like in clove water. Oh, so good.
That's dope.
It was delicious. It's delicious. And there were like carrots and stuff in the masala sauce. So good.
I'm proud of you, Tegan, especially for eating a healthy orange food.
Yeah, but now like I don't feel like I have enough. I don't know. I need more sugar. I need some sugar. I don't have any sugar around here. Well, that's a lie. I have some Twizzlers, but they've been sitting on my computer since not this past summer, but the summer before, and I'm kind of afraid to open them, but I might.
Tegan, Twizzlers...
They're pulling peels.
I don't think Twizzlers actually spoil.
They do. They have a Best By date. Yeah, because they get hard. The Best By date is April 2018. So I've probably actually had these for longer than I think.
Oh, Jesus
I've had
Christ,
these
Tegan.
since we started recording the show.
So like
oh,
February
Jesus.
2016? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, so you've got 2-year-old Twizzlers?
Yeah, I got 2-year-old Twizzler pulling peels.
All right, Tegan.
Here's the ASMR portion. Mm-hmm. Delicious.
Tegan, I'm going to need you to eat one of those Twizzlers for science.
Right now?
Fucking do it. It's radio.
God, Brian, I can't believe you're making me do this, I say as I open the Twizzlers, which I mostly intended on opening. Okay, I've eaten a Twizzler from 2 years ago. Ask me anything.
How are you still alive?
It's lost some of its flexibility, but it hasn't lost any taste.
How's the mouth feel?
Exactly the same as eating a fresh Twizzler.
Called it.
A little bit of a waxier aftertaste.
Yeah.
You know those, like, time-lapse videos of, like, 8-year-old Big Macs?
Well, I've seen that, yeah.
This is how I imagine that.
What is it? What?
Because Big Macs don't
That's
go
a thing?
bad. Yeah.
What?
They don't.
Big Macs don't go bad.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that reminds me. Also, guys, anyone that's listening, the day that you'll be listening will be the last day this comes out. So fuck me, I guess. But the Whopper or Big Burger King is running a promotion where if you take their Burger King app out while you're near a McDonald's and order a Whopper, they will give you a Whopper for a single penny, for 1 cent.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean,
What the hell?
Yeah, they're super trolling. It's the best. I love them. Not enough to actually eat Burger King, but enough to laugh about them on the internet.
Man, okay.
Wouldn't McDonald's have to be in on that for that promotion to work, though?
No. All that needs to be in it is your fucking GPS. Like, because they're going to have the same publicly available GPS data that anybody else who could, like, access, like, say, I'm not sure who they're fetching their GPS data from, like, probably Google.
Probably Google.
Yeah.
Probably Google.
But, they just, like, say, like, yep, you're near here, get it for a penny. But, like, that is not enough to make me eat a fucking microwave tomato Burger King. I'm sorry. Like,
it would be funny if someone found, like, an actual, like, unlisted McDonald's. This would be funny to me.
Are there unlisted McDonald's? Is that a thing?
I mean, I wouldn't think so unless, like, the franchisee, like, is, like, really new or something. Because, like, there's no benefit for, like, McDonald's running an unlisted McDonald's unless it's, like, actual, like, secret McDonald's, you know? But who knows?
God, Impossible Coin Nights is bizarre.
Yeah. And I want you to think about how bespoke and weird it'll be when we actually settle into our actual recording time, which starts about an hour later.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
We need to figure that one out.
We started a little bit earlier than we normally will.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Certain members of our group were a little bit drag-assy today, hiding 300 miles from their microphones. But,
I'm gonna be so tired. Subscribe to our Patreon so that I can purchase more energy drinks to get me through the workday.
Oh, guys, I had a Bang. That shit is lit. Like...
You had a what?
I Bang energy drink. Tegan, let me tell you about Bang, okay?
You mean the guy from, like, League of Legends?
No. Bang is an energy drink, which is like, so all other energy drinks are no longer strong enough. So basically, here's how Bang works. 0 sugar, 0 carbs, but, like, for some reason, they're like, we've managed to jam, like, 200 milligrams of creatine into this can.
Why is there a cotton candy flavor?
I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
And there's also 300 milligrams of caffeine per can.
Jesus.
Oh, fuck me.
And in addition to that, like, another 300 milligrams of taurine. So you're getting 300 milligrams of caffeine, 300 milligrams of taurine, 200 milligrams of creatine. And then you drink it. And you pick the cotton candy flavor because you're like, I don't know, let's see how this goes. And it's like fucking mainlining unicorn piss.
I hate to tell you this, Brian. They have a flavor called Rainbow Unicorn.
Okay, maybe that's like mainlining unicorn piss.
Wow.
So, like, this is the energy drink, like, sponsored by that one character in
Holy
Blaze
shit.
Blue.
I was sweating, Rocky.
That sounds about right. I mean,
You live in Hot World.
no, but Tegan, it's still, like, fall-ish. So it should only be, like, 60-some degrees outside?
Right, and it's also like when you're indoors, basically the Southwest is built upon the back of central heating and central cooling, Tegan. So, when you're indoors, it doesn't make any difference. And so, like, I have this here Bang, and I'm like, yup. Oh my God. And, like, I started sweating. And then I had more energy than I'd had in a while. And I'm like, wow, this is intense. And then about an hour later, I was like, maybe I should go get another Bang.
So I'm looking, I'm on the caffeineinformer.com website. Okay. And they have caffeine comparisons at the bottom of the page. Mm-hmm. So can of Bang Energy has about double the amount of a can of Monster of caffeine. Double the amount of caffeine in, it looks like about the same size, 16 fluid ounces. That seems right. I'm not gonna check it, but fuck it. And, like, Monsters give me the shakes because I have, like, no body weight. So I think what we need to do is I'm gonna order a can of Rainbow Unicorn Bang Energy. And when it arrives, I'll wait until we're having a recording day. And I will drink it right at the start of the recording session, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, so, like, Tegan is either going to, like, get superpowers or die of a heart attack.
It's gonna arrive before Christmas, guys.
Nice.
Actually,
Oh, and to give you a point of reference, like after I had the second can, because I did.
Why did you have the second
I got
can?
back into my car and I went out and I drove to get another can of it.
Why?
Look, Tegan.
none of this sounds safe.
This
None of
sounds
this-
very bad.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I did it. And then there was more sweating, and then there was more power, and there was more focus. And then there was not very much sleep that night.
Oh.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to say limit that shit to 1 because the caffeine is double, like, say, a single can of Monster. But you're also getting, like, about 5 times the taurine that is in a Monster and a bunch of creatine.
Amazing. Well, apparently I'm gonna get 12 of these things.
Oh,
That's
shit.
about right, Tegan.
Oh, God.
So here's what I think. I'm gonna drink all of them.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wait,
man.
no, Tegan, save 3? Because if we meet in oh, wait, we're not doing that for Game of the Year. I keep forgetting.
We're not doing it for Game of the Year, but there will be I think, a meetup, hopefully sooner than later. And
I don't think I can bring them on the plane anyway.
I
Yeah.
think that you
I'd have
ingest
to
them, Tegan,
drive.
and that's how you bring them on the plane. I want you to walk onto a plane fucking wired, Tegan. I want you to be like, you want me to take off my shoes? I want you to take off your shoes.
I'm gonna be like, you want me to take off my shoes? Okay, what else can I do?
Oh no.
This sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, no, that probably won't end well.
It'll probably end with like, ma'am,
Tragedy today in the Midwest.
have you had any drugs? No, but I've had a lot of caffeine. Wow.
Oh man, I'm already shook.
Oh, man.
All right, so guys,
Tegan, what's going
we have
on?
we had actual stuff on our dock. You meant
Yeah.
What? We have stuff on our dock?
Yep.
What? This is about video games? What?
Yeah.
Brian, you go
Um,
first.
Oh, okay. I'm a bald man and I murder people from the bushes.
Okay, what's new?
or-
What is Brian Cartwright? Wait. Dang it.
What is Agent 47?
That's right.
Man,
Brian,
I lost
what's
my points.
what's new in Murder Town? In Murder.
All right. They put out their December content roadmap. Hitman basically continues to the game that keeps on giving. Like, if you're not playing Hitman 2, you should be playing Hitman 2. Tegan, did you guys get Hitman 2 in the Somerset
no.
house? You should
No, we
fucking
did
get Hitman 2. Rocky,
I'm
did you buy Hitman 2?
No, I did not.
You should buy Hitman 2, you jerk.
I'll see what I can do, man.
Okay, so in December, they're rolling out a group of contracts called Occupational Hazards, which are going to be themed around costumes that 47 could put on that are jobs. And then they're going to roll out a new escalation on December 13th. And then they're going to drop a holiday-themed surprise event on December 18th.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super stoked because last year they ran a holiday-themed event. And last year's holiday-themed event, it was a mission set in the Paris map where you killed 2 characters that were obviously the robbers from Home Alone.
Oh shit!
Like, one of them was even, like, going into the bathroom, like, turning on the sinks and shit. And you're like, this is perfect. This is fucking perfect. And you also had a chance to, like, take Santa's clothes and run around that map dressed up as Santa Claus,
Oh shit! That's sick.
which allowed for the opportunity for 47 to deadpan ho ho ho. So I cannot wait to see what kind of holiday content they've got for us this time. Then they're dropping a new elusive target on December 21st, who's going to be a revolutionary in the Columbia map, and then another escalation on December 31st. Like, that is a ton of content, and none of that shit cost any money. It's all just like, here you go, just part of the game experience. Now, I know that, like, some people here are used to games where you get a bunch of content all the time that is just part of the game experience. But this time, you get to have a whole bunch of content, which is part of the game experience, and there's no expectation that you murder community leaders, Rocky. The people you're murdering this time have got it coming.
Okay, man. Also, what if this Christmas one is, like, based off Die Hard, and you have to, like, kill Hans Gruber?
Oh, please let that be. Oh my god, like, I would be so into that, like, especially if I can kill him with an accidental fall and make him, like, go sailing off a building. Especially since there's at least one map in the new content which has got a super tall building, the Mumbai map. So if I can, like, make fucking Hans Gruber go sailing off of an Indian skyscraper, Brian will have the best Christmas.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Oh, God. Fight for your dreams, and your dreams will fight for you.
Oh, shit.
I thought it was fight for your dreams, and your dreams will fight you.
Oh, God. That's a lot.
Fight for your dreams, and your dreams will drink Bang! Man. All right, I suppose I should say to our listeners, this show is not sponsored by Bang. We're not. All this Bang talk is entirely unsolicited.
We are open to it, though.
Yeah, we're here for it.
I want to make sure it's good before I agree to a sponsorship.
So, like, Hitman 2 continues to be really good. At this point, like, I'm just trying to finish getting my level mastery up on all of the levels, so that way I have all of the tools. Since a lot of the contracts that require, like, say, specialized melee weapons will specifically call for something that you got as an unlock for a level. So it's like, oh, I need the broadsword, which you get from achieving level 15 on the Isle of Scale. So I need to get up to level 15 so that way I can include broadswords in my loadout. Also, you know what's pretty hilarious? Getting a broadsword out of a briefcase.
Oh, Jesus.
Which really sounds like the name of a fucking video on Pornhub.
Jeez, really?
It does.
Oh, shit.
Just, I don't know what it is. It's like, or it's like, look at that broadsword in that briefcase. Also, yesterday, the new Hearthstone expansion dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's basically what I did today, guys. Which is why it got to be about 4 p.m. and I was like, oh shit, I still need to go to the dairy.
Fucking around on Hearthstone all day. God damn it, Brian.
Yeah, man, I played a lot of fucking Hearthstone today.
Jesus.
What's wrong, Tegan?
Just, that's what you did. I was playing the Hearthstone so much I forgot to go and do the things! Oh no! That sounds like a problem. Brian, do we need to have an intervention?
Okay, look, Tegan. Discard Warlock is finally real.
Is it great? Is it everything you hoped and more?
It is. They have finally created a method to the madness for incentivizing the discarding of cards with Warlock. And, it's very delicious.
Is it nutritious?
No, that's Bang.
Oh, I see. Okay.
The other deck that I spent a ton of time playing today is Odd Mage. Only has odd-numbered cards. And Odd Mage has a card that allows you to play Ragnaros in Standard again. And that's super good. So, like, right now is, like, the absolute best time of Hearthstone, where, like, the meta is super crazy. Nobody's got anything figured out. There's just a bunch of bonkers shit going on. I like massively multiplayer online experiences when shit goes crazy and pretty much somebody threw a brick through a window and everybody's just getting televisions. Like,
oh, shit.
And I don't know if there's ways that experience gets mimicked in other online multiplayer games, but, like, I love the fact that about 3 times a year, Hearthstone is just like, woo, it's your birthday! Double cheese, double onions, just like, and it just goes nuts. It just goes fucking crazy time. Like, there was a guy I was playing against today, and he's like, alright, I'm going to play Big Spell Control Paladin. And I'm like, what kind of weird world do I live in where someone's playing Big Spell Control Paladin? This makes no sense. None. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, what's he doing? What's up with this? Where's this deck going? And
you fell right into his trap.
I fell right into his trap.
Which was what?
Okay, so there is a paladin card called Holy Wrath. And what Holy Wrath does is you draw a card, and then you do damage equal to the base cost of that card to your opponent.
Okay.
Gross.
Okay, now,
I like where this is going.
in modern Hearthstone, doing, like, say, 30 damage to your opponent usually isn't enough to kill them because there's so many good ways to, like, get armor and stuff like that. So this guy's, like, beating up on my odd mage, and I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And so then he, like, plays this card called Timeout, which just says that he can't be killed next turn. It's just like, Timeout! And I'm like, alright, fine, buddy, I guess I'll fucking fuck your minions. And so then he plays this, like, this minion whose base cost is 25, but whose the cost to play the minion goes down based on the cost of spells that you've played as a paladin. So he got the cost of the card down to 0 to play it, which meant that he was able to play this thing called Baleful Banker, which shuffles one card into your deck. Now, he had depleted his entire deck. So when he did this, he had nothing left in his deck. So when he shuffled this thing into his deck, that was the only card there. So then he played Holy Wrath, which draws a card and does damage equal to the base cost of the card to your opponent. So he draws the card and does 25 to my face.
Gotcha.
Get fucking baited. Oh my god. That's
So he hit me with the hard meme level tactics 6 hours into this expansion.
He's just looking at us like, look at this shit. This is gonna be ridiculous. I'm going. Let's go.
I'm currently, like, working on, like, a meme deck, because there is, like, a new legendary it's a 9/6 minion with a death rattle. The death rattle reads, when this minion dies, shuffle Corrupted Blood into your deck and your opponent's deck. And Corrupted Blood reads, do 3 damage to yourself, and then shuffle 2 copies of this back into your deck. The poop is, when you play the Corrupted Blood, you're basically banking on the idea that you're now racing against your opponent's fatigue. You want to finish before your deck just starts becoming self-replicating copies of Corrupted Blood that will kill you. And I was like, so I could build a meme deck that just creates infinite armor and infinite healing with Shudderwalk and Shaman. And so I've started developing this deck where I use this card with the 9/6, and another card called The Undertaker. And the Undertaker's battle cry reads, copy 3 death rattles from minions in your deck. Mm-hmm. So the only minions in my deck with death rattles are this little beetle that gives me 3 armor, and the thing that makes the Corrupted Blood, and then another thing that heals for 4 health. But what Shudderwalk does is he replays battle cry. So I've got this thing now. So it's like when I play Shudderwalk, it's cranking out, like, almost immediately 60, 70 armor from all of the different battle cries.
Oh, Jesus.
And healing me up. The trick is I need to get it out before my deck is nothing but Corrupted Bloods. As long as I can do that, the hills are alive with memes. So It's tough, guys. It's tough. It's tough. It's good times out there with the when the Hearthstone meta is fresh. I would tell you guys that you should get in there, but like with one of you that'll uncork a speech, and with the other one, I think you're probably too busy like killing community leaders and playing the Final Fantasies on the internet.
Yeah, which one is that? Vote now on your phones.
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious. I'm the one murdering community leaders.
Got him. The mix-ups. Tegan, what have you been doing this week?
I mean, I'm about to be murdering community leaders, but in real life.
Oh, shit. What? Tegan's coming for her alderman, man.
Oh, God.
Fuck.
Heck yeah. I'm going to be a Pokemon master, bitches. And none of you can stop me.
Oh, fuck. I don't want to battle Tegan. Not in Go. No way.
Right?
I'm not ready.
Yeah, PvP's coming. PvP is coming. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to fucking train with Spark. It's going to be great. That's my boy. My boy is Spark. He's a good boy. He doesn't know what he's doing.
I like Blanche. She's cute.
Is Blanche a girl?
Yeah.
Is Blanche a boy?
Nah.
Does it matter?
Not really.
But yeah, Rocky, when we're Ultra Friends, we're going to be able to battle remotely.
Oh, shit.
So I'll be able to battle you from here.
Tegan's gonna kick my shit in like twice a week. Like
I am, easily. Somewhere between the Ultra League and the Master League, you're going to have no chance.
Yeah, no. Like, I might be able to pull off a decent, like, day one Ultra team. I won't be ready with Master League. I will be so screwed. I'm gonna fight some goon with 3 Mewtwo's, and it's like, oh, well, fuck me, I guess.
Yeah. So, like, you can set up a bunch of parties. After you get, like, enough Stardust and Candy, you can add a second charge move to your Pokemon, which is going to be super crazy. So then you're going to have your fast move and your charge move, and you can supercharge the charge move by tapping it more rapidly. It's super cool. And you get a shield. Protect shield. Dun-dun-dun. And the first person to defeat all of the other person's 3 Pokemon wins. And then you can rematch or add them as friends. And you get rewards randomly.
I have a lot of questions. Like, does every Pokemon get a Protect Shield? Is there going to be a set, like, third move thing that we'll be able to map out? Kind of like Dream World did, where, like, you had secondary abilities. What kind of Stardust and Candy costs are we really talking about for this, like, third move? And, like, how much more powerful is your charge move going to get based on how much faster you tap? Like, what's going to be the cap? I got so many questions.
It's going to be great. I can answer you on the Protect Shield, though. You get 2 to use in battle.
Yeah, that's real. Oh, that's 2. Optimal. That's so sick. I'm really excited.
And the second charge move that you unlock will be available in gym battles and raids. And if you use the TM change, you can change the move.
That's cool. Okay, so guys, you know what this means. That means Team Valor is actually coming back, and they're going to be like a real gang now. Like, they really are. It's going to be like the Crips and Bloods and like the Latino Kings, I guess. I don't know what Instinct will actually be.
Instinct's gonna be running around going, are you guys okay? Will you stop picking on our friends, please?
There's gonna be like Valor goons like traveling in groups of like 8. They're gonna wait, no. What if it's like fucking like Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, or just Alpha Sapphire and Ruby, where they have like Team Magma and like Team like Aquos, where they're like pirate themed and like like.
I mean, that's basically what's gonna happen, and then Instinct's just gonna run around, and they're gonna be the player character and be like, "Can you not?" And everyone's gonna turn on him, and then Instinct's just gonna fucking drop all the bombs.
Oh god, I'm in. That sounds like fun.
It's gonna be a blast.
I'd love to see the closest we get to world peace part 2. That sounds great.
I can't wait. It's gonna be fun.
Or what if this is what starts the Pokemon War?
The actual Poke War?
Yeah, this is how the Poke War happened. One day someone realized that everyone could battle, and then everyone did. A lot of people died.
Just keeping track, for fan canon, we told people to boycott the race war.
You mean Fanon? Wait, do you mean the Fanon?
No, we did talk about the race war. I can't remember what it was about right now.
That was during Splatoon 2 Splatfest battle. Which do you like better, Octolings or Inklings?
Right. Yes.
Boycott the race war!
Boycott the race war.
Yeah,
this is not a race war.
We told people boycott the race war, but do we want the people to participate in the Pokemon Wars?
I think
if you're on Instinct, yes. If you're on Instinct, you need to. We have the fewest amount of players worldwide. We need every man.
For Mystic, it's more important that we further the discovery of Pokemon knowledge. And I think we should also add a caveat to like protect the weak, which includes, you know, underserved Instinct communities, and just try to keep like Valor contained. So
there you go. Yes, but it's everyone against Valor.
Everyone, yeah, fuck Valor, man. All right, whatever. It's cool. It's a whole thing. Did I ever tell you about that Instinct guy that we ran into at like a public park that just had a fucking machete? That guy was great.
What
the shit?
No,
really cool.
I like this. They're my friend now.
I've had a lot of really fun like Pokemon Go stories. We were just at some public park, maybe like 2 weeks after the game came out. It was a public park like 11 p.m. or whatever, and we were just looking for stuff. And there was this guy who came up and started talking to us like, hey, you guys play the Pokemon Go? Like, he's like retired cholo or something. But he's just walking around like in the middle of the night with a fucking machete and shit. He showed it to us. It was pretty cool. He didn't try to murder us or anything.
Wait, so like, let me get this straight. So you're at a public park, right?
Uh-huh.
And you're just doing the Pokemon.
Yep, that was what we were doing.
And then out of nowhere, fucking Danny Trejo comes up.
It was basically Danny Trejo who was the best. Oh my god. It was so much fun. It was not as fun as meeting Lieutenant Surge like in real life, but it was up there. Top 5.
Wow.
Wow. I like that we had the same reaction. That means it's the most valid reaction. If you didn't have that reaction, sorry.
If you did not have that reaction, you're fucking dead to us.
Oh no.
No.
You guys can still be my friend. I'll introduce you to Danny Trejo. He's actually a local.
So, Tegan.
Yeah.
You have other things.
I do have other things.
Tell us about them.
So, at work, I have a group of people that I raid with. We're about half Instinct, half Mystic, and one Lonely Valor player. Because everyone was like, why did you pick Valor? Like, half of us were like, I don't know, I picked Instinct because they seem cool. And everyone who picked Mystic was like, I don't know, I work at this place and one of our company colors is blue, so I picked blue. And it's like, and then my friend Troy is just like, I picked Valor because I like red. He is like hardcore though. Like he does like jogging in the morning, and so he hits like half a dozen stops easily every day. He takes every gym before he comes into work, and then again when he leaves. Like, he's nuts.
All right.
He hit level 40 super early. It was crazy. Anyway, some of my work friends play MMOs, like World of Warcraft stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, if you guys are bored with that, you should check out Asian Kung Fu Movie, the video game, also known as Blade and Soul. And they're like, what's that? And I'm like, it's Asian Kung Fu Movie, the video game. You should check it out. You play, there's only 4 races that you can play as. They all work together. There's only one part where you have to choose like an alignment, and you can only participate in PvP if you're wearing the special like alignment costume. So everything's PvE. It's always PvE, but it's only PvP if you want to be PvP.
Uh-huh.
And so now they're all downloading it and they're going to join me. I'm already level 33. Mm-hmm. I'm a Lin summoner. The Lin are tiny. They're the smalls. They're the furries. They're smalls.
Like
they have little
Yeah,
they have little animal ears. They have big fluffy tails. And I play a summoner class, which means I summon an animal companion. I summon a cat. You can only summon cats. You just have to pick your cat. Sure. And my cat goes up and does, like, Drunken Fist. But it's not called Drunken Fist. They punch. They do their Neko Punch. And they attack enemies, and I wave a little, a sunflower in the background. And I do healing magic.
That's cool.
I'm just like, here's my sunflower, and now I'm gonna shoot a bunch of pollen at you, and haha, now you're stunned. It's super fun. I don't know, it's cute. But I haven't played in, like, a year-ish, so I gotta get back into it. Blade and Soul is by the same people who do Aeon. Yeah. Which is, like, the wing game. It's the MMO where everybody's, like, a fucking angel.
Yeah.
Everybody can fly. So, like, the art's really pretty and stuff. I don't know. It's
I
fun.
liked Blade and Soul. I got into it like as an off game a couple years ago.
An off
But
game?
it was like during like a winter break or something. And then like when I went back to school or whatever, I dropped it and I never went back. But Blade and Soul was cool. I had a good time with it.
You should do it again. Join me.
I'll think
Join
about
me.
it. I'm playing Final Fantasy 14, Tegan. I'm busy.
Are you busy?
Yeah, like so I have basically caught up with my main classes, which are Monk and Scholar. Scholar is a healing class. They wield a giant book. They're super cool. I love them. And then Monks, they're the dudes that punch things. So I don't have a tank class, but since Shadowbringer is coming out in early summer, which is probably like June, and the last in like the trailer, like the pro tag, the quote Warrior of Light, becomes like the Warrior of Darkness, but it looks like all he really does is switch to like the Dark Knight class, which is basically the tank with like a outrageously large broadsword.
Did they pull it out of a briefcase?
They did. They did not. No.
Ah, not worth.
That's a goddamn shame.
I'm here. They're developing that technology. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay.
So I decided to pick up that tank class. Of the 3 tank classes that are available, which are Paladin, Warrior, and Dark Knight, Warrior is by far the best, but I don't really like axes. I don't know why. I've always been that way. But Dark Knight was probably the class I was going to pick up the most. I did play Paladin for a while, and I did get the furthest with it, like level 42. But I am dedicated to finishing Dark Knight, so I have to get it all the way to 70 from level 32 right now, which will probably take maybe like 2 weeks or so. And then I have to get it like properly geared, which means I have to do like endgame content as a tank. And tanking is a little bit trickier than I thought it was. Like usually when I play with tanks, I play with like endgame tanks. So they just kind of pull everything and then like burn cooldowns and make sure nothing runs away. And like I'm trying to do that, like obviously not at max gear, and I've died in a couple of dungeons, and it's not like, and it's literally no one's fault but my own. Like I'm just pulling too many mobs and like the healer can't heal me. In fact, there was a dungeon where like a white mage, because white mages have an ability that basically pulls someone close to you, like from anywhere, and it's usually used to pull like DPS out of an AoE, but they used it to pull me, the tank, away from like the damaging enemies so they could heal me without enemies hitting me for like a second. And like we barely cleared like that. So I obviously need to like learn moderation in my tanking, even though all I want to do is like tank everything because it looks
They're
super
just like,
cool.
fucking please stop, come here.
Yeah.
God, I wish I had that ability all the time.
But it's a lot of fun for me because I watch like other tanks because they'll pull like half the dungeon, which is something like 25, 30 enemies, and they're just surrounded and they're just running in and out of AoEs, like still constantly getting hit, but it's just like they're not dying because I guess they have good enough gear, they're using their cooldowns properly, and like I'm healing them, but like I might not be using my cooldowns properly. I don't know yet. Like I still need to do more research, but I'm using them. I'm trying. And my gear is obviously not like end game. Like I'm actually at that weird stage in the game where my item level is still like 3 or 4 levels below my actual level. Like once you get to level 50, that's when like you start getting into triple digit item levels, and it's totally different. But like right now it's just like, my gear's not that great, but I'm still pushing it because it looks fun. But whatever, I'll figure it out.
So, and this is a question I ask myself whenever like Hearthstone is good.
Mm-hmm.
When there is a game which is very multiplayer and has lived a while, is there really a path in for new players anymore? Like,
yeah.
Like if somebody was like, I'd like to play Final Fantasy 14, is there a path in for a new player?
I said this a year ago, but I still say yes. There's a couple of things that, especially since I've come back, is one of the things you notice is that they give you a special chat, which is the novice chat, which the only people that are actually entered into that chat are players who have recently come back in the last 6 months or mentors. And mentors are especially seasoned players. You can get it based off of like your certain classes. For example, if you're going to be like a dungeon master, you need to be commended by 300 different people well, not different people, but on 300 different runs. So you need 300 commendations on a single tank class, a single healer class, and a single DPS class. So you need to play a lot, which means you need to like not only play a lot but play well to where like people respect you. So if you're like constantly griefing, even if you're a tank, you're not going to get enough to actually become a mentor. Like that's just not a thing that's going to happen.
Right.
Also, you can become a mentor via the crafting classes. Like there's just certain like high level, super difficult optional gear that if you craft, you will get basically the icon next to your name and access to the novice chat. And that's your primary point of communication with like new players. Like whenever I log on, because I haven't been on in a while, novice chat is the only thing that pops up. Like I don't get field chat, which is like people just shouting into the void. I don't get tells unless like someone's already on my friends list, which are like direct messages to a particular player. So bots can't even talk to me. I get party chats, but only when I'm like already like in an instance. So like even like cross party chats don't naturally happen unless you enable them. So like you'll basically be around a bunch of people that already know how to play the game and like know what you need to know. So like I'll randomly get people who will just show up and like, hey, like I'm missing this in this dungeon for like this roulette, like which one do I need? And like no one's gonna be like, hey, suck it, noob. Like that's not gonna happen. They're just like, well, which ones do you have? Like they're gonna actually try to help you. Or like you'll queue in is like, hey, I'm having trouble clearing this one instance. Does anyone have any tips? Or I need to clear this one trial, but I'm messing up on this certain phase. Can someone help me? And someone will jump in and like talk to you. And they're open on like at all hours and whatnot. In addition, like the XP has been increased significantly on past expansion. So like a Realm Reborn, which is the 1 to 50, I've taken a new class, Machinist, from level 1 to level 35 in like 3 days with like 20 like dungeons run. And like that's real fast.
Okay.
And like then like Heaven's Ward, which is levels 50 to 60, is also a lot quicker to deal with. Like you're not just like relegated to just like grinding the overworld random quests forever. Like there are also things that you can explore. Like there are towers that exist at every stage now, from level 1 to 50, from level 51 to 60, and from 61 to 70, which give you unique challenges, a lot of XP, and at the end of it, you can get like a special glowy weapon that is competitive up to your level and looks really cool. So there's a lot of ways to like get back into the game. And
okay.
Yeah, like, it's a cool game. Like, check it out if you wanna. Like, I know there is a free login event. Well, like, I think, I don't know if there's a 30-day trial going on right now, but I know there was a free relog event, which is how I actually got back into the game. Like, I saw the Shadowbringer trailer. They told me I could get 4 days for free. And then I'm playing, like, day 2. It's like, actually, like, I think I'm going to play this game again. And I just resubbed. And that was it. Like, it's a cool game. There's plenty of ways to get back in. The high-level shit is still pretty wild. It's, like, flashy and ridiculous, and I love it. Plus, you get to meet Alpha, who's, like, my favorite, like, tiny chocobo demigod. And he's dope. I want to take him everywhere. Let him see the world.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
You know, Blizzard does manage to, do quite a bit of things to get people back into Hearthstone. Whenever the meta spices up, they'll do stuff where they like give away packs. Like right now, if you log into Hearthstone for the first time, or if you log in for the first time in a while, they're just going to give you a legendary from the new set.
That's cool.
Yeah, plus a couple of the spirit cards.
Spirits.
Yes, from the same class, so that way you'll get synergy. So like, and they just like give you 6 packs for logging in when the new set launches. They're just like, here's 6 packs, and they recalibrated the drop rates for the packs, so that way like you'll never get more than 2 of the same card in the same pack. And you won't get the same legendary again until you've finished opening all of your packs that you have at a time. So, like, if you have 90 packs, you're not going to open the same legendary twice in those packs.
That's cool, actually.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So, like, that's a good way to, like, incentivize people
to buy a bunch of packs at once and just do it.
Exactly. Because it means that, like, you're not sitting there essentially grinding for dust to actually make the cards you want. You'll have a better chance of actually getting the cards you want. I got 9 legendaries from my packs. I'm sorry, 10 legendaries, including a fucking golden.
That seems like a lot. Is that a lot?
It is a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's because they're taking care of their player base. And it's one of those things that always seems daunting from the outside of a game, which is like, I guess that's one of those things where, like, where these games, whether they're Hearthstone or whether they're Final Fantasy XIV, where they could get better, I guess, is messaging accessibility to outside users. Because Rocky knows that Final Fantasy XIV is accessible. I know that Hearthstone is accessible, but do they really let people who don't participate in those games know, yes, we're accessible. Yes, you can get in. Because I would have had no clue that there was, like, a path forward, really, to, like, get into Final Fantasy XIV.
But I told you a year ago.
I know, Rocky! But you know what? A lot changes in a year.
I mean, it's true.
You know.
Also, if you don't want to play the game, all you can do, if you get to level 30 in any class, then you can just go to the Golden Saucer and just become, like, a casino tycoon and just play, like, triple triad forever. And, like, it's totally cool.
You see, now you're talking about language.
Wait, you can gamble?
Yeah.
Is it real money or is it in-game money?
It's in-game money.
Okay.
The only microtransactions are actually still cosmetic. God bless this game. And, like, because they do, like, bonus outfits. And, you know, there's, like, a whole glamour system, which is cool. So once you've got your in-game gear, or, like, like, your late-game, end-game gear, which at this point is, like, item level 400, which is, like, beating, like, the last of the last raids. You won't end up with a bunch of people that have to look the same because you can glamour, like, all your clothes. And even more so, there's now a glamour plate system, which instead of glamoring items per class that you have, you can, like, glamour your look forever. And that'll just be on top of your gear always.
Man.
Does that mean I could run around, like, looking like I'm a paladin even though I'm, like, a monk?
Yes, you can.
Fuck it up, Kenneth.
Fuck it up, Kenneth. Oh, shit. I'm going to stream some Final Fantasy at some point because, like, I need to get my... Well, like, the whole, like, Alpha, Sigma, and Omega scape clears on Savage because I've done the normal ones, which is why I'm, like, at eye level 360 some shit on my Monk and Scholar. But I need to get to all of those, and I need to beat Savage because the Savage ones, if I get the Alpha scape Savage clears, then I'll be at item level 400, which means I'll be at 100% PvE before Shadowbringer, and then I can fuck around and just do triple triad, you know, pray to base god, or, like, get into PvP or whatever. Because I've seen some really good PvP monks. Like, those people are my heroes. I love them. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Tegan, I hear you found some houses.
Yeah, I found some houses. So, Rocky, you know how you made me aware that parts of Japan are just giving away houses?
Yeah.
Because, so in Japanese culture, there's this thing where if someone dies in a house or a house lays abandoned for a particularly long amount of time, it's considered a lonely or sad place. And so new people won't want to move there. Mm-hmm. So a lot of rural Japan has an aging population. And so filling these houses is a little bit difficult. So they just sit empty and then no one wants them. And so the governments of these areas are putting these houses up available for, like, super cheap or free.
Right. You just end up having to pay taxes or whatever. Right,
exactly. Taxes and possibly a finder's fee, depending. And a lot of these houses, like, for Japan, are pretty big.
I saw the ones that you posted. I'm actually, like, I'm floating the idea, like, in, like, my city, like, and I might low-key have plans for, like, a little, like, Mexico in, like, Japan, where we just get, like, a group of people, we open a panaderia, and, like, we just, like, see what happens, man. I'm kind of interested.
So I picked two different what? Yeah.
I have so many questions.
Okay, well, let me do the
You
good
may
part.
answer some of them.
Okay, so I picked 2 houses on here, Rocky, for us to look at.
I've seen them both.
The first one, the one that's called Vacant House 16 is I picked specifically because of the kitchen, because I know you like to cook.
I do.
I'm not really a cook. So I like baking, but like ovens aren't really a thing in Japan. So basically you do a lot of baking in like your toaster oven sort of thing, or your crock pot, your rice cooker. So the kitchen is more for you. This looks like it has a nice wide area. Those 2 little doors in the bottom of the kitchen area are actually storage. You can put pots and pans down there. A lot of times people will put things that need to stay refrigerated but can stay for a long time, like wine. Stuff that needs just like generally chilled can go down there because the ground cools it for you. So that's a neat thing. The other one, I just liked the way that the light came in through the windows and all the little paper doors. I thought it was really cute. So,
Wait, no, hold on, Tegan.
Huh?
Am I seeing this right? Because I think you just sent me a house in Japan that costs less than $3,000.
Yup. Yeah, Rocky. Yep, that's accurate. I already did the math on it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it costs a little bit under. Yep. So it's the asking price is 30,000 yen for people who don't know.
Oh my.
Let me look exactly. I'll tell you exactly how much it would be.
No, I have it. It's $2,658.93, which is 300,000 yen. Apparently,
I'm very aroused.
Dude, let's go.
So, and it's the total floor space is 109 square meters. I don't know how big that is, but whatever.
We'll have to find out. I'm just
it does have, because it's Japan, there's a separate bath and toilet. So, like, if somebody is taking a shower or a bath, you don't have to worry about, like, not having access to the toilet. So that's neat. It looks really cute. I liked the way the outside looked. I liked the little tiles on the roofs. The inside needs a little bit of work. I'm not a huge fan of tatami mats, but we could get those replaced, considering the house itself only costs fucking $2,000, so...
Tegan,
the
square footage, 109 square meters, comes out to a little under 1,200 square feet, but like also it's $3,000. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, and also that's honestly plenty of room.
Oh my god, Tegan, I gotta move to Japan. I'm just gonna. No, I'm so serious. I'm just gonna get like. Can I just get like a loan? I'm gonna get an American loan and then just move out there.
This house also has a garage. So we would be able to get it. I mean, it's in Shintani-kyu, which is like Shintani Ward in the city of Aga, and this is in the prefecture of Miyagi, which is like up. It's on the interior of the island, so it's closer to. It's not like on the Atlantic Ocean. It's on the other side, so in between China and Japan, and it is a little far, like. From Tokyo and Osaka and stuff, but that just means that we're gonna get more of like the Studio Ghibli experience as opposed to the like Your Lie in April sort of experience.
I mean, get that. Tegan, this is a 2-story house for like $3,000. I'm so freaking out. Tegan, this is a problem.
It is.
I need to talk to some people. I'm just gonna go.
Do you have $3,000?
I'm gonna go to a bank tomorrow, and I'll just be like, "Hey guys, there's this house that I would like to buy." And I would like to request a loan. I'm gonna oversell it. I'm gonna be like, I would request a loan of $5,000 to buy this house in Japan. Now I can run it.
And then you're gonna update it, right?
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna build on it like in Harvest Moon, Tegan. I've been building my life towards this day my whole life. I swear to God.
Well, you all also need a job. You know, you can't just farm.
Yeah, that's true. I will need it. I need to learn more about this area. There's more research to be done, but this is doable, Tegan. This is a real thing.
So the city of Aga actually has a huge a population issue in that it's declining rapidly, and that's due to the aging population.
That makes sense.
You know, not so much because of like famine or like high suicide rates or anything like that in this area. It's just lots of old folks live out here. They're dying in their houses, and then their houses are sitting vacant because nobody wants to buy a house that someone died in, apparently. But over here in America, we don't care about that because we ghost hunt. We turned our haunted locations into tourist attractions. So,
What if I walk into the house and I'm like, please don't eat my ass, spirits? Like, fuck.
Wow. I have so many thoughts.
Yeah?
I have so many feelings. Fuck it. I'm moving to Japan and becoming a cam girl. Like,
I mean, I'm sure there's a market, Brian.
No, there's definitely a market for that. That's real.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to be in my $3,000 house on my free cams getting paid, and it's going to be incredible.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like, oh my god, like, fuck it. Like, can't find work at Aga, we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen.
Well,
God damn.
You guys may struggle to find work in Aga, but I have, I'm certified to teach.
You see,
so
no, Tegan, I told you, I got a plan.
I'm set.
I also have a plan.
Okay.
We got plans.
Let me hear the plans.
Brian has, like, actual financial experience. Like, he'll probably just find a job in Risk or something. But, like, I'm going to open, like,
you need to be able to speak Japanese!
Not if you're a cam girl.
Okay. I'm probably going to open, like, a panaderia and just, like, leverage my knowledge of, like, Mexican food. Like, bring a small crew with me and then just, like, use our unique niche. Because, I mean, like, they have, like, Mexican food, like, blowing up in, like, Sweden. And, like, I've seen those photos. They're not that good. And we just need to find out, like, the level of Mexican food that, like, Japan is comfortable with. And then we go nuts. And then we make billions, man. Not billions. Maybe billions of yen. I don't know what that translates to in, like, actual money. Millions?
Jesus, Rocky.
I don't know. Whatever.
So,
business will be booming.
So this is in Miyagi, guys. Miyagi's rural. It's lots of farmland. It's lots of space, lots of mountains.
Farmers
that sort of
need
thing.
burritos, Tegan.
I'll grow chilies out there, Tegan, and I'll work through the rest. I believe I can do this. I know.
If you grow your own chilies,
You bring the hatch chili to Japan?
Yes, I'm in.
Are you allowed to do that? Is that one of those foods that's banned from, like,
Nah, hatch
seating?
chilies? Hatch chilies are okay.
You gotta make sure, because they're gonna yell at you for bringing in stuff.
I'll look into it. I'll do my research, Tegan. I can do this right.
Okay.
You know, Rocky, you talking about, like, ghosts doing ass eating, and reminds me that, like, I have a new favorite / least favorite YouTube show, which is, for some reason, WWE is seen fit to give fucking shitty wrestler Baron Corbin a show where he goes ghost hunting on YouTube.
Great work, everyone.
Yeah, exactly, Rocky. It's like,
what?
We've reached the end stage of the internet. Fucking Baron Corbin is, like, wandering around on YouTube in a fucking old lighthouse being like, did you feel that? Like,
we're just getting started. We have no limit to what the internet's gonna do.
Oh god, so bad. I'm actually going to use that to neatly segue into something which is WWE related and not the worst thing ever, which is, once again, it's, I guess, until there stops being material, which probably won't be for a while, our weekly Becky Lynch update. Tickets went on sale today for the Royal Rumble fan experience called Fan Access.
Mm-hmm.
Tickets are still on sale for Fan Access as we speak, except for the Ultimate Fan Experience Becky Lynch package, which is an opportunity to meet Becky Lynch, get a photo with Becky Lynch, have Becky Lynch sign an 8x10 and have, you know, she'll also sign something that you bring with you, and also, you know, chat with Becky for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The tickets for the Becky Lynch VIP fan experience at the Royal Rumble sold out today in 90 seconds.
Wow!
What a time to be alive.
Wow! Good for her.
Yeah. Ticketmaster and Ticketforce's websites were under strain. Becky Lynch put Ticketmaster, like, had like load capacity issues for the fucking VIP experience to meet Becky Lynch. Like, Jesus Christ. I continue to, like, marvel at just, like, how much of, like, a legitimate phenomenon this lady is, and it's such a cool thing.
Would it?
Yeah. Absolutely such a cool thing. Like, none of the other VIP experiences to meet people have sold out yet at all. Like, it's not like they took several hours to sell out. Just like, if you still want to meet Daniel Bryan, there's tickets. You know, you want to meet Shinsuke Nakamura, there's tickets. You know.
But if you want to meet Becky Lynch,
fuck off. You're done.
Off.
Yeah.
You snooze, you lose.
Yeah, you had to be there within the first 90 seconds. Like, oh my god.
And not just there, but I'm sure there were people like refreshing, waiting for it to go live.
Yeah, just absolutely wild. She tweeted out about it. I put a link to the tweet in our show doc. And it's just like a picture of our queen, Becky, at SmackDown. You look out in the crowd, and there are Becky signs up. Like, and you could tell that the one that she's standing directly in front of is a Becky sign that's just blocked by her. It's nuts. It's such a phenomenon. Like, it's so cool. I just keep on wondering how they're gonna fuck it up. You know? It's like, it's WWE. They're gonna fuck it up, right?
Right?
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. Man. Is that all of our stuff? Is it time to talk about the world stuff?
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, I play Darkest Dungeon, it's hard. Same shit. Whatever.
I guess it's time for Impossible Coin Nights news.
Night news.
Rocky, what's going on in this world?
So, like, rapper 2 Millie finally suing fucking Fortnite. Sorry, not Fortnite, Epic. Ooh, excuse me. Rapper 2 Millie is suing the maker of Fortnite, Epic Games, for selling his signature Millie rock dance as an emote called Swipe It. Pierce Bainbridge, the law firm representing 2 Millie, filed the complaint in the Central District Court of California today, accusing Epic of, among other things, copyright infringement and exploiting African-American talent for profit in the game. Fuck. Sorry, no, wait, he means like in the game, like Fortnite. I thought it was like in the game, like as a colloquialism. Doesn't matter, still fits. The Millie Rock dance was first introduced into Fortnite as part of its Season 5 Battle Pass, which came out in July. The dance, which was popularized in 2 Millie's 2014 song by the same name, was rebranded as, quote, Swipe It, and given to players who purchased the roughly $10 Battle Pass and reached its Tier 63 reward. We have a quote from 2 Millie that says, "I was never compensated by Epic Games for their use of the Millie Rock," 2 Millie said in a press release. "They never even asked for my permission. I am thrilled to have David Hecht and his team at Pierce Bainbridge representing me to help right this wrong. So, you know, it's finally happening. Hopefully it works out. But, like, you know, this whole dance copyright infringement thing's going to be weird. But I'm here for it.
I really hope that...
I like that we both had the same sigh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want the world to not fuck this one up, you know? Like, I don't know enough about this law firm. Fuck! Let me see here. Pierce Bainbridge. They got Bain in the name. That's good. Let's see here. Oh, they currently have a reputation as the fastest growing law firm in big law. Oh, that sounds promising.
Yeah. I'm kind of worried about the copyright infringement thing because, like, I don't think the dance itself was trademarked.
Right. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
And I kind of want this law firm to present something to a jury which isn't simply find in our favor because it feels good.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to hang it on some kind of legal precedent, because if they just get in front of a jury and they're like, find in our favor because it feels good, then it's going to get overturned on appeal.
Yep.
So that was my deep side,
just tired of people stealing stuff.
Hmm.
Like, people steal art and music and stuff all the time, and, like, now we're stealing dances, and, like, ugh.
I'd really like a good, feel-good, like, law win, especially since I've just dug into this whole Jeremy Epstein story this week, which I'm not going to talk about. You can Google him. He's a monster. He still lives as a free man. He should not be. God damn it.
That
I
sounds
really want all of the
disappointing.
lawsuits going on to go the way I want them to go. And I mean all of the lawsuits going on right now, not just the ones we cover in the show.
That might set a dangerous precedent. But I feel you, though.
I want them to go the way I want them to go. I am the ruler.
I would just
And then I whack the table really hard.
Please.
Yes.
Just serve justice.
Please.
Also, Alex Acosta should not have a job. He just shouldn't. It's not a real thing that should be going on. Tegan, please tell me something that's brighter in the world.
No, I won't. I refuse. Only darkness.
Oh, no.
So the PlayStation Classics hidden settings, you know that thing came out this week?
Yeah.
And, like, it went kind of, eh?
Mm-hmm.
But the PlayStation Classics hidden settings are accessible using a USB keyboard.
Great work, Sony.
Yeah. So, not only that, but we also found out that the system operates using the open source PlayStation emulator PCSX.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. Ugh.
I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing because that's a decent emulator.
But
Well, but
one of the
accessing
things...
it... Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead, Teeks.
I was gonna say, accessing it with the keyboard, like, allows you to access options that let you edit your save states and controls and add cheats in.
Yeah. It also allows you to access NTFS and even, like, frame locks. So you could actually run Tekken 3 at 60 frames if you access the PS Classics menu that way.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I found the most puzzling is that, like, apparently all, like, because of the 20 games on the thing, about 10 of them are the PAL versions, which means that they're running at 50 frames.
Mm-hmm.
And every one of them will apparently run just fine on this hardware if you back out to the menu and set it to 60 frames.
Yeah.
So here's my super question. Sony, what the fuck?
I mean,
Yeah.
why not give us the superior frame experience?
I mean, I thought that the possibility was that the hardware under the hood of the thing was... Because obviously, like, if you're going to put 20 PlayStation games into a single box, that is going to require some storage and also require some licensing fees. And so I thought it was conceivable that whatever the hardware was inside that thing was that it wasn't capable of running some of those games at 60 frames. And so the way that they were kind of like getting around that was that some of the games that were getting taxed by the wimpy hardware was to use the PAL versions that ran at 50 frames, but apparently not. So what the shit? Like, did they leave like a single intern in charge of this project?
I mean, honestly, probably. They totally phoned it in, man. I want to take a look at this other part, because apparently once they found that they had access to those to that menu, they also found out that there were a list of games that were potentially going to be on the PS Classic that didn't make it.
Oh yeah, there's 36 of them. There are 36 of them.
And, like, some of these weren't going to be on there for, like, you know, licensing issues, like Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. But there's a couple of these, like Parappa the Rapper and fucking Gran Turismo and Mega Man fucking Legends, which would have been fucking incredible, and they just didn't do it.
All right, let me look at this list of games that were, I guess, on the table, but they couldn't put together the magic. All right. Fuck you guys. Like,
What?
All right, I'm already seeing shit on this list, which is like, you couldn't give the hand jobs to make this happen. If somebody has opened their mouth and said, can we make Tony Hawk happen? Can we get Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 on this thing? And someone's like, why, yes, Bob, go ahead and put it in a menu that we'll have to delete one day. Like, if somebody's having that conversation, you put together the fucking money. You send Kurt, the Sony intern, over to Activision with a big sack of money with a $sign printed on the front.
It's actually full of cotton. The money's on the bottom.
Oh, fuck. Got him.
Yeah, there's a check at the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. There's a check in there somewhere, but it's buried in the cotton, and like they have to dig it out.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's something I'd make Activision do. Like,
and just be like, look, what the fuck, man? Just give us Tony Hawk. Like,
well, there is going to be
2018
that Tony Hawk mobile game that's coming out on the 13th.
Rocky, look, I've been under a lot of stress. Don't.
No, that's actually real. Like, I'm not lying about that.
I know.
So this means you're playing it, right, Brian? That's why you're having such a visceral reaction?
No, it's just like, this is why we didn't get Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. It's like, no, guys, we have our own thing. We already planned it. We've been working on it, and it's this fucking mobile game.
Well, I mean, the problem is that, like, now that Activision and Tony Hawk aren't together anymore, that means that Sony would have to put together, like, several different bags of money. They have to put together the bag of money for Activision. They have to put together the bag of money for Tony Hawk. They have to put together the bag of money for all the licensed music. Like, it is conceivable that one of the best video game series of all time will never see a re-release. And that is a fucking shame.
I'm pretty sure if you asked nicely, Tony Hawk would just be like, yeah, man, go for it.
But the music guys would definitely fight you on it. Or at least their lawyers, you know?
Also, I'm seeing Suikoden on this list.
Yes. That's also
so, and I remember when we were talking about what games should be on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
One of the ones that I specifically called out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. On this episode of Brian fucking called it. Brian fucking called it.
Also, like, they had Mr. Driller G, and they had Street Fighter Alpha 3 and Street Fighter EX plus Alpha. Those games could have been amazing. Even at 60 frames, man, fuck.
God damn it. EX plus Alpha. Man.
We were this close, man.
Rocky, there could have been a box in every Target, every Best Buy, every Walmart. And in that box could have been a game that let people play as Skullomania.
As what?
Skullomania. What? He's a character from the Street Fighter EX series. He's actually back in... Oh, what is that new game called?
Fighting EX Lair?
It is called Fighting EX Lair.
Yeah. Skullomania is one of the greatest video game characters of all time.
He's definitely a lot of fun.
And he's super good. And he could have been in this fucking box. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm here for Skullomania. Like, there's so many bad decisions here.
There's so many bad decisions. Oh my god.
I'm seeing, like, when they're like, is this a hill to die on? Like, nah, this one isn't. Things that puzzle me, why the fuck isn't Ridge Racer 1 on this box?
Yeah, they had the other Ridge Racer. What was it? Like Type R or Type A?
Yeah, Type 4. Like, what the fuck? Like, where it's like, no, you want the Ridge Racer that everybody knows, the first one.
Right.
Where you turn, like, come on. We want the one that's a meme. We want that one. We want the one that, like, you know, it's Ridge Racer. We want that one.
Dude, Medieval could have been on it, man.
Oh, God. Look at all this. Look at all these good games. You could make a whole other box with just these games.
And it would have been sick.
Like, yeah, you could be like, fuck off the box, the games in the box. How about these games? Who wants to play some Parasite Eve? Yes, I do. Like, what the shit? Asterix, I cannot speak to the quality of Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon.
Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon is great! I say never having played most of anything on the PlayStation.
Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon's pretty cool, man.
It's great! It's canonically brilliant. And it's a shame that it's not on this list. Or something.
Yeah. So Sony fucked up, you know.
Well,
Who's
friends,
surprised? Is anyone surprised at this point? Sony fucked up?
I'm not surprised.
Well, I tell you what. Here's how Sony solves their problem. Stand beside Bethesda.
Okay. So what's Bethesda doing now that they're fucking up?
Well, a
Fucking
variety
up,
of fun
Bethesda.
things. So many different things. Bethesda. I'd like to thank Bethesda for basically making their failures our free DLC. I really enjoy, like, in any given day, I tune in to see what's going on in the world of video gaming news. And here's Bethesda doing a thing. And man,
shit, I swear.
it's so fucking amazing. It's super good. And by super good, I mean the opposite of good.
The opposite of good.
Yeah.
It's bad.
So first off, before we get to like I guess the first thing they did over the weekend when they were talking to people about
The canvas bags.
before they got their shit straight, they actually made the mistake of sending out some inadvertently too honest replies to some customer inquiries.
Two honest replies?
Yes. We decided not to use canvas because it's too expensive, so we used a cheaper material.
Oh, shit.
Wow, I can't imagine that fucking coming back to bite them ever, except immediately. What the hell?
But eventually they got it together, right? Like, this is a comeback story or whatever.
They decided to... Oh, Rocky. Sweet Rocky, my sweet summer child.
I'm a spring child.
So they decided to say, like, okay, guys, you win. You're going to get your canvas bags.
As they should.
But
But
you have to go place a support ticket on Bethesda's website before January 31st to get it.
Ah, okay. Well, that's not that shitty. Like, I mean...
Well, Rocky.
Uh-huh.
What if I told you that through some flaws in Bethesda's support system,
Oh, no.
customer data was exposed if people went to request their canvas back?
God damn it, those fucking
Are you
dicks.
serious?
How dare
Yes.
they take advantage? These people are just trying to get their canvas bag and then they hack Bethesda? That's so fucked up.
Nope, this was not a hack.
What?
This was just an existing security flaw. Nobody hacked nothing. Any old jack-off could just see every other customer's data.
What?
Oh my god.
Yeah, there was no hack, no malicious actor, just bad Bethesda work.
That's so dumb.
No, Bethesda.
That's so
Bethesda,
stupid.
come on. I know you're bad at programming, but come on.
It kind of makes the
Jesus.
years of people just forgiving terrible bugs in like Skyrim and Fallout just sound even funnier, or people are like, oh, you're just asking too much. It's like, asking too much, huh? Well, now people know your name, they know your address, they know your fucking phone number, they got your email. Like,
Oh my
Bethesda
God.
just doxed all these nerds who just want a canvas bag.
Oh God, Bethesda, why?
The great
Bethesda
canvas
baited us all,
docs of
Tegan.
2K18.
It's just everyone that, like, submitted a support ticket, they just have employee access? Like, what the fuck?
I don't even know.
Oh, my God.
I mean, we got Tim getting thrown out of Windows over at Nintendo.
Tim would have never done this, man. Don't put that
We
on
got-
Tim.
Did
we
you
got-
see some of the things that people were saying on Reddit though? Like about what they were getting? So
What?
like user Jesse Pie posted, I'm receiving every single one of your support tickets on my Bethesda account. Mostly
Yup.
it's a receipts for your Power Armor set requesting a new bag. These receipts contain all your info, your email and home address, the card you used to buy. This is an extremely glitched game. Wow!
Oh, shit.
Wow!
Yep.
Oh, man.
And we got Kurt over at Sony, putting out fucked up PlayStation Classics with shitty Tekkens on them.
Oh my God. And then someone went and posted the entire, like, a screenshot of the fucking thing. Wow!
But I don't understand, like, man, I tell you what, like, let's say I worked at Bethesda and I worked on something which was, I don't know, anything except for Fallout 76. like maybe I was currently working on Starfield.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm working on the Elder Scrolls 6 : Elder Scrolls Up Your Ass.
Sure.
You know, like, I'm working on anything which isn't Fallout 76. I hate going to any kind of social function. Like, if I'm at some cool punk show and some guy's like, so what do you do? And I'm like, oh, I work at Bethesda. Like, oh.
Do you now?
Yeah, you just get your shit kicked in at the show. That's the worst.
Yeah. God, like.
Oh my god. Poor Luke at Kotaku. Poor Luke at Kotaku, because he's been covering all this shit, and he just ended his story with, I can't believe this game and now its support is such a mess that I've had to write 3 stories about a plastic bag. Like, Luke's so done. He's so fucking done. This is ridiculous.
What I think is hilarious is that,
I bet that's just like, yep, we solved the issue now. You did not solve the issue now. All these people's information is exposed. You fuck. You absolute fuck.
Is that when Luke wrote the last article about this, he closed it with saying, I can't believe I had to write an article about this game. I've had to write 2 stories about a plastic bag. Like, I just
gonna keep it going. It's just a bit.
Like, I just
So what's gonna happen when the bags fail to ship out, or they're the wrong size and they don't fit your fucking power armor helmet?
Oh, shit.
Like, wow! What the hell? Wow, Bethesda, wow! Great, amazing, fucking wow! And Bethesda's just like, we've resolved the issue.
Okay, no, I refuse to give in to despair. I believe they're video game heroes. They're out there in the world. Tegan, what's the next story? What's going on?
Oh, you know.
You
know. Epic Games is going to launch a Steam competitor with 88% revenue share for developers.
Wait, so like developers get 88% of whatever games they sell?
Uh-huh.
But that's like more than anybody. Like that's more than like
right?
It's more than
ridiculous.
Apple, that's more than Google, that's more than Nintendo, that's more than Sony, that's more than Microsoft, and most importantly, that's more than Gabe and his knives.
Yup. It says, a spokesperson said, there are no tiers or thresholds. Epic takes 12%. And if you're using Unreal Engine, Epic will cover the 5% engine royalty for sales on the Epic Games Store, out of Epic's 12%.
But what if that's just unsustainable? Like, I know, like, Epic has, like, Fortnite or whatever, but maybe they're fucking up. Maybe they're just actually taking too little.
Okay. All right. I have some thoughts. One, the whole idea of storefronts keeping 30% is an idea that is about 10 years old for digital storefronts. Mm-hmm. Based on what was the cost to maintain server infrastructure, push patches, and, house data from about 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. And so we're talking about economy of scales and the development of technology in the intervening years. And that 30% cut, is representative of a 10-year-old snapshot of the industry. Basically, nobody has fucked with Apple, nobody's fucked with Nintendo, nobody's fucked with Sony, nobody's fucked with Valve, because nobody had a viable competitor to go to who was providing any kind of better deal. Like, that number got frozen in amber 10 years ago and hasn't changed. In order for these storefronts to keep their money, to make, to cover cost and cut a profit, it was 30% 10 years ago. You're telling me that, like, technology hasn't advanced and its costs haven't gone down in the intervening decade?
Yeah, So in addition to, like, the revenue sharing, Epic also said that anyone who buys a game via the Epic Games Store is going to automatically be subscribed to the developer's newsfeed, so that the developers are basically going to be able to present their players with updates, news, and upcoming releases, like, right away, whenever they want.
Okay, so that's like the replacement for like the Steam forums and whatnot.
Right. And then
Right.
devs can directly control their feeds and game pages.
Ah, so they can't
So
get
there's-
review bombed.
Yeah, they can't get store-placed ads, cross-marketing for competing games, paid ads peppered throughout your searches, none of that.
The other thing which I think is super hot is that, it's definitely been the year of Fortnite. We've talked a ton about Fortnite on the show, but like the other thing that Epic does to hugely contribute to the video game landscape is they're the developers and licensors of the Unreal Engine. And if you're selling through this store, if the platform for your game is this store, then you don't have to kick up your 5% royalty for the Unreal Engine use.
That's real huge.
Yeah. So, like, if you're over on Steam, you're paying 30% to Valve to host, distribute, and push patches. And you're paying, say, 5% to Epic because you licensed a game engine from them.
Mm-hmm.
But if you move to Epic's platform, you're paying 12% to Epic for hosting, distribution, pushing patches, so forth. And you no longer are paying that 5%
fee
to license the engine. So you've gone from 35% out the door for selling on Steam to 12%.
That's real.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
And you have direct access to the people who purchase your game. So you can tell them when stuff's coming out, and they don't have to try and find you. You're directly talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I'm down for Epic's new store. Or at least I'm interested. See how it goes. Especially since, like, they're not doing, like, a niche thing like GOG or itch.io. Like, this is, like, a new, like, widespread, mainstream storefront.
Mm-hmm. And Tim Sweeney, the guy who runs Epic Games, is like, yeah, 12%, that's plenty. This store's gonna be super profitable. It's gonna be a super profitable business for us at 12% share. That's ridiculous. That's amazing.
So, some things worth noting here is that the launcher for PC for
Epic.
Fortnite, for new Fortnite users, when they download the launcher, the default launcher that they're getting is the Epic store. The Epic launcher, which doesn't even have a store attached, isn't even available for download to new users anymore. They're just getting the store. And within the next month, the launcher that people already had on their PCs for launching Fortnite will just turn into a store launcher, like Valve's launcher.
So it's already a built-in, like, audience.
Yep. So you've already got over 125 million users on PC who already have the launcher on their fucking desktops.
Oh, man. Truly wild.
Allow me to tell you the story of another storefront.
Oh, okay.
Another storefront.
You may be familiar with a company called Valve. It's run by a man named Gabe Newell.
Yeah, the Knife Man.
The Knife Man.
He's got a bunch of knives.
He has a bunch of knives.
Way too
All
many.
of them.
So, Valve has had a problem in the last few years with major publishers deciding to fuck off and leave Steam, because major publishers are like, holy shit, like 30% seems a lot, like a lot, Gabe. Like, we understand that that's what you needed, say in 2008 in order to run the store, but gosh, that seems like a lot. At which point he would say, ha, eat it.
Eat it. Nom nom.
And so, like, various publishers have been backing away over the last few years. Like, first it was EA. EA said, you know what, fuck it. Like, here's the Origin launcher. And then EA launched their own launcher and put, like, better. It was something that EA actually managed to not fuck up. They created like an ethical refund system. They created a try before you buy demo system on Origin. Downloads ran faster than Valve. There were actual discounts for buying EA games through the Origin launcher. And EA left.
Yeah,
Then,
it was made by the Sims people, not the Madden people.
And then Ubisoft left. And they created Uplay. And then all of a sudden, Activision started putting their multiplayer games that weren't Blizzard games into the Blizzard launcher, like Destiny, like Call of Duty. Bethesda started launching games in their own launcher. So it seemed like what they were doing was their 30% cut was chasing away major publishers, and indie publishers were more incentivized to go check out alternate storefronts, less aggressive and less, domineering policies. Your GOGs and your itch.ios. Valve has seen the writing on the wall, and they have decided to react to all of these changes, all of these companies creating their own launchers and Epic. And so they're making big changes, Rocky. They're making big changes, Tegan.
What's the biggest change?
So now, when a game makes $10 million, they're only going to take 25%.
Fuck off.
What?
Is that not good enough, Rocky?
Dude, that's bullshit. What is that? That's like, isn't it like 20 million copies? A little less than 20 million copies of a full price $60 game. And then they're only taking 25% or 5% dip? Eat a dick. Fucking Valve.
Okay. Rocky, they can do better.
Uh-huh.
They'll drop it to 20%.
Okay, 20% sounds nice.
If the game makes 50 million.
Fuck off! I quit. I'm done. When is the Epic Store opening again? What the shit? 50 million? I gotta sell 5 times what I did? Man, fuck them! That's so stupid.
I think it's kind of important to note how few indie games would ever even have access to these discount thresholds. Games like Rocket League and Undertale would almost certainly see, like, at least that first discount level.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's unlikely that, a lot of games, even at that level, would see the second. Like, Rocket League will probably see the second. But has Undertale made 50 million through Steam? I don't know. Probably, but still, like, the number of indie games that are going to hit that second discount threshold could probably be counted on, like, one hand.
Yeah.
I mean, this is all about, like, hey, please, baby girl, like, I know I've hurt you, EA, but could you come back and put your Battlefields on me?
Oh, shit.
It really feels like that. I don't know. You guys ever see the Muppets Take Manhattan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know that part, like, after Kermit the Frog gets hit by the car, and he gets amnesia, then he goes to the doctor, and the doctor's trying to test Kermit the Frog's reflexes, and he hits Kermit's leg, with a little hammer, and then, like, Kermit, like, swings his knee, like, a full 30 seconds later.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
The worst reflexes.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck, Valve? What the fuck? A hilarious back alley, which unites this story with our last story, is, y'all know Steam Spy, we've talked about on this show before, the thing which kind of made, like, accurate transparency into, like, Steam data possible. It was kind of our linchpin to making fun of lawbreakers over the summer.
Fuck it. Didn't they have like 47 users? Like double digits.
Oh, Rocky, 47 were the high point. Like that was before things got really bad.
Oh no. It's like one guy in a lawbreakers queue by himself. Oh shit.
He's just shouting lawbreakers into a microphone. Lawbreakers!
No.
So, the guy who developed Steam Spy works for Epic now.
Oh, okay, cool.
On storefront development. He's specifically working on the store.
A hero, a legend in his own lifetime.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, that's a hell of a job application. I put together the most transparent data on your biggest competitor that was ever available. Kablam.
Yeah, I'd hire them. I'd hire that.
Oh, man.
Man.
We need to get those resumes. We gotta do some wild shit, guys. I'm in.
So, I guess that segues nicely into the fact that, like, when we don't record on a Saturday, that means that there are significantly more games that came out on Steam than usual.
Yeah.
So far today, there are 40 games.
Are we gonna do?
Wait,
40 games?
Are we saying this is higher than usual because we don't usually record this late, or we don't usually record in the middle of the week, or like
I think
we're
it's
later
this
in the
late.
day. We're later in the day, and it's a weekday. You know, like recording Saturday mornings, Tegan, has spared us a lot.
oh no, I'm not ready.
Oh, God.
My body's not Reggie.
Reggie, help us.
All right, Tegan, put on your blast goggles and duct tape your tits. Here we go. It's
Oh,
gonna
God.
get nasty. All right. Let's see here. All right. I'm just gonna skip DLC.
Okay.
That seems to make things simpler.
Wait, are we gonna go through like every single game?
Oh no, I'm gonna pick and choose for God's sakes. Like, I don't have the
Okay.
fortitude for that nonsense, Rocky. Like,
Jesus.
all right. So let's see here. Spinheads. It's
Mhm.
$2.50. It's $2.54.
Okay.
It's a jump and spin challenge. Fight strange machines, avoid nasty traps, and overcome rotating obstacles in a new kind of speedrun game for all those that love to play with balls based on gravity.
Man, I wish I could have avoided this nasty trap.
Yep. Blueprint word classroom. Blueprint word classroom. Continuation of an exciting puzzle where you need to make a certain word using all possible mechanisms.
Mechanisms?
Yep.
Graphics card?
I looked at that too, Tegan. Not particularly ambitious. This just looks weird and niche. Like, this kind of looks like a STEM toy. Like, it kind of reminds me of like the way the lab section in like Nintendo Labo works, where you're like building your own toys. This looks like a thing that like exactly 10 people are really going to enjoy.
Well, good
Okay.
for them. I'm happy for
Yep.
them.
Dive inside. It just says explore the depths. Appears to be about a game being it kind of looks like Limbo, but you're a submarine.
Wait, explore that's was the entire like description. It was 3 words.
You know how like when you get to a Steam page, there's the large pull photo, and then the column to the side has the brief description.
Yeah.
The entire brief description is explore the depths.
Oh shit. Okay.
Let's see here. Infinite Rave.
I'm interested.
Explosions, gore, and death by fire and other messy things go around in a simple-looking but complex game. Play in a series of maps to see how long you can survive.
I'm rapidly losing interest.
And how much money you'll get. Upgrade your guns, switch costumes mid-game, and burn all the mobs you can.
Wait, but it's rave, like RAVE.
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be like colorful and like dancing.
Yeah, that's my hope too. Jumps.
Okay.
Jump!
Reach as high as possible while collecting many coins as you can. This game
It's
has
a Mario
the
clone.
has the difficulty and style of arcade games of the 80s. It looks like a game that's trying to look like a Commodore 64 game.
Oh shit! All right.
Oh, it's a mobile port. Reading their the longer version of their description, they don't even bother to change the language that says it's a mobile game. By touching anywhere on the mobile screen, the player makes the character jump. Ha! Fantastic. Jesus Christ, they cut and pasted their own mobile game description. Good job. Good job.
Tragic. Hate to see him like this.
Ganush. A puzzle game that uses the addition. A tile vanishes when match it with a target. It's cleared when erased all the tiles. Yup. 99 cents.
Graphics card?
I'll check. Nothing too suspicious.
Okay.
And then
We're so suspicious of all the games now.
We should be, Tegan. It's still Steam.
Maybe it's just all the games that come out on Saturdays.
You know, the
are
biggest,
the shady ones.
The biggest piece of news out of this whole Epic storefront that gives me the most excitement is they indicated that the store is going to be manually curated and everything is going to have to pass a quality check by a human in order to go into the store. That's big news, guys.
Big news. Big mood.
Last up is Scottfold Into the Fray, a fast action shooter in the vein of Doom and Dark Messiah, using fast combat, reactive environments, traps, blast, kick, slash your way through rebels and eldritch creatures to liberate the Isle of Portland as it becomes consumed by the fog and horrors therein.
Wait, you mean like Portland, Oregon?
I'm assuming.
Okay.
This kind of looks like a Lovecraftian twin stick shooter
with the Arcanine
with
cults.
This looks okay. This does not look like dog shit.
How much does it cost?
$5.94.
Why 94? Whatever, it's fine. It's Portland. Who cares? It's cool.
Yeah. So there are games. There are games, everybody. So I guess, guys, this has been Impossible Coin Nights.
Yeah, guys, this will ultimately be somewhere closer to our ultimate vibe. Next week we'll be back on Saturday, though, so it'll be the standard Impossible Coin. But we are eyeing a regime change from Saturdays to sometime during the week at night. So nights.
Thanks, new job.
Thanks, new job. Shit.
But God, I really hope that I get new jobs so that way
we get
new.
That sounds like fun. I hope it works out, Brian.
Yeah.
You're in the second round of the gauntlet of the tournament of champions. But guys, this has been Impossible Coin. This is our show. There may be others like it, but this one is ours. There's music at the beginning and end of this podcast. It's produced by our friend Big Sach. You can find his work at soundcloud.com/BigSachNJ. If you want to get a hold of us, you can find us on the Facebook, the Twitter, and the Tumblr. We're trying to focus on Twitter lately, so come holla at us there. I'm retweeting Bipedal Cats and other video game news.
Wait, other Bipedal Cats are video game news? Like I'm retweeting Bipedal Cats and other video game news.
Did you miss the entire thing where I was talking about how my Blatant Soul summoning companion was a cat?
Come on, Brian.
Punches people? That's a bipedal cat.
No, Tegan, I understand that. But
it all ties in. It's all a circle.
It's all
what Rocky's trying to assert is that some cat standing on two legs, apropos of nothing on fucking Twitter is video game news.
Well, not always, but sometimes the ones I retweet, get off my back, man. I'm retweeting them on Twitter. I'm talking to the Twitter folk. And if you guys want to help us out, if you didn't like our show, we understand. If you do like our show, please understand. But also, if you could just give us some feedback, we'd love that on any of the social medias. But if you really want to help us out, leave us a review, on iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher. We're eyeing a spot on Spotify. We'll see how that goes. And if you leave your review on iTunes, Brian owes you a special gift. It's a promise. We promise.
And the other thing that we are desperate for is Twitter followers.
Yeah. So make
follow Rocky.
Follow Impossible Coin.
Follow us. If you follow us, it makes it easier for us to get you the hot content you're looking for. So you want more shit like hot Dave Lang interviews and like getting the cool folks on this show.
Like Nadiaki.
I sound like less of a jerk off when I go to someone and say, hey, be on our show. And they try and like see whether or not it's a good idea. They go look at our Twitter and they check 2 things. 1, whether or not there is a decent number of followers. 2, are there any dumb fuck pictures of bipedal cats?
No, bipedal cats are good.
Yeah, man. Like, chill out with the bipedal cat.
I want to fuck around and make $1 billion bipedal cat.
Oh, shit. We have the technology, Brian.
Oh, God. All right, everybody. Peace. Nights.
Bye.
Later.